make a slip knot. Chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And third chain from loop. Place half a double crochet into all 8 stitches. Chain 2, turn your work. Continue row 2 with half double crochet in each stitch in the back loop only. Each row should have 8 stitches total. Chain 2, turn your work. Continue working pattern of half a double crochet and back loop of all stitches in each row. You're going to want to work the pattern until you reach your shoulder to shoulder measurement plus 2 inches. Continue with half a double crochet in back loop only in all 8 stitches, and you're going to work this pattern for the remainder of the ribbon. Remember, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and place 1 single crochet in the ridges and 2 single crochets in the sunken space, just like we did for the ribbon and for the back panel. We're just doing the ribbon for the front panel, so this is a quick review. And this is what the created row of single crochets look like. Change it to 6mm hook, chain 3, and turn your work. Now remember, I told you it was going to be a difference for this one. And we're going to count every stitch along the row of your ribbon, all 20 inches for me. I'm going to count all of these stitches. And for my sample swatch that I'm doing here in the video, I have a total of 28 stitches. So for row 2 of the front panel, we are going to increase to the multiples of 8 plus 3, right? This chain of 3 is going to count as a double crochet, and I'm going to work an increase, and working an increase is just doing 2 stitches in the same stitch, right? So I'm just going to yarn over and place another double crochet right at the beginning of this row in the first stitch. Okay, so that's our first increase. So I need a total of 7 increases for my row 2. I had a total of 28 stitches in this row. To get me to a multiple of 8, I need to add 4 stitches, and then I need to add 3 to that 4. So that will bring me to a total number of 7. And as you can see, when we started, I did 1 increase right here, and I'm going to do a couple more double crochets, and then I'll do my other increase. You don't want them all next to each other. You want to kind of space them out, but I do need 7 for just this small thing. So I'm going to do 4 stitches. Every 4 stitches, I'm going to do an increase, and then I'm going to end with increase. So here we're going to work an increase right here. Remember, just 2 in the same stitch. That's all you're doing. And it's important because if you don't have the right stitch count when it comes time to do the pattern, which is the cables, 5 cables, 3 double crochets, you won't have enough stitches to complete the pattern. So that's why we're counting right now and ensuring that we don't have to fall what we just did. Do another stitch, then I'm gonna work me another increase, and that will be 3. Increase right here, and then I need to work so that's another increase, 2 on 1. Then we're gonna work an increase right here. That'll be 4. And do like 3, and then we'll do another increase. Do an increase right here, that'll be 5. 5. Let's do 3 more. Then we'll work our last increase in the last stitch. That's my 6th increase, guys. Then we're going to end the last stitch with the last increase. All right. Where's my camera? That's 31. All right, last increase. Hard for me to see off camera. Okay. So I did my 7 increases. You should count your stitches in each row. Make sure you have 30. Make sure you have the right amount of stitches before we move on. Round 3, we're going to chain 3. Then we're going to turn. We're going to work 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. So yarn over, not in that first stitch, but in that second stitch. You're going to place a double crochet, and this will count as the second one because that chain of 3 right there will be our first double crochet. Place another one, and that's going to be 3rd double crochet. Okay, so for row 3, remember that was 3 double crochets in the first 3 stitches. Then we're going to work a front post triple crochet in the next stitch. So 1, 2, 3. So on this stitch, we're going to work a treble crochet in the front post. So you're going to yarn over twice. And you're going to go under that and around that. Pull over, pull up, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. It's our first front post crochet. We're going to skip the next one, and we're going to place another front post crochet in the stitch after the one we skipped. So you're going to do a double crochet, yarn over twice, front post treble crochet. All right, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And we're going to do another front post double crochet in the next one from that one. Yarn over twice. Remember, we're doing front post double crochet, so pull that hook through. Round the post. Go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. Now, we're going to go back to the one that we skipped. Another front post, so yarn over twice. Sorry. I'm gonna yell at y'all, but you get my drift. And we're gonna go front post through that one. I know it looks like a mess, but it is not. 2, go through 2, go through 2. See how I did that? It just didn't go through that. Alright. And then go through 2. See how I twirled over there and crossed? Yarn over twice. And then in that last stitch from that one, right? Yarn over. Find where you at, right here. Front post. Yarn over, come through. Go through 2. Go through 2, go through 2. Now you see we have the design. So we got 1 front post, 1, 2, 3, 5. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posts. Then we're going to yarn over and go back into 3 double crochets into the next stitch. Remember, you don't want to work that stitch we just came in. So you're going to want to count. Make sure, because you need all your stitches. So 3 double crochets into the next stitch. All right. 3 double crochets into the next stitch. 3 double crochets. Yarn over twice. Remember, we're going back into the front post double crochets. Treble crochet. Y'all know I'm new to the terminology. I done tied that together. So that's 1 front post. Yarn over twice. Skip that one. Come to this one. I'm going to show you how to do this round so that y'all know how to do it moving forward, because that's pretty much the pattern. You're going to do 3 double crochets twice, people, don't forget. Then we go back to this one. Don't forget to yarn over the right amount of times. And yarn over the last front post. next to that one that you just did. All right, and you're gonna do your double crochets. Front post. Skip the next one, which is that one, and front post this one. Go to the next one, which is right there. I yarn over twice. Let me just do one stitch. Then you go back to the one you skipped. See how I just roll over and you do your last front post on that last one that you just went from. All right. That would be your 5 front post treble crochet. And then, see that? We're gonna go over into our 3 double crochets. And remember, how you begin your row is how you should end your row. So since we started with 3 double crochets, we should end that row with 3 double crochets, especially if you counted your stitches from row 1 and did the correct number of increases. This is the 3rd double crochet. Make sure you ain't adding no extra stitches. It don't hurt to count and go over. Now we go into our 5 double front post treble crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the last 3, 1, 2, 3, will be double crochets. It's okay to pull it apart. Front post. Skip the next one, which is that one, and we go into this one. All right. Now the front post. And we go back to the one we skipped. Remember, your front posts are treble crochets, yarning over twice. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. That should fold on right over. Last treble crochet. front post. All right, and then just like we started the row with, we're going to end the row with 3 double crochets. And don't forget that turning chain at the end of the row. It's definitely a stitch, so you're going to want to put that double crochet at the end of there to keep the edges nice and straight. All right, I go right in between there. Pull up. So for row 4, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're just going to work single crochets into every stitch along the row. We're going to start with the first chain with the chain 1 coming out of it. First stitch. And just like that. So you're just going to complete row 4 by single crocheting across into every stitch. And all I was just doing is just tightening up that row, as you can see. Single crochet the whole row. All right. That's all we're doing. Hopefully y'all can see. It ain't too far. And this is how we gonna complete that front panel, y'all. We gonna repeat rows 3 and 4 until you reach your desired length, which is gonna be 3 inches shorter than your front panel. So however long you did your front panel, you're gonna stop, your back panel, you're gonna stop the front panel 3 inches before the end of the length of your back panel. And that is the pattern to complete the front pattern, the front panel. You're gonna repeat row 3 after you finish row 4, which is a row of single crochets. Then we're gonna start with row 3 again, which is that row of 3 double crochets, and then following with 5 front post treble crochets. You're gonna do a front post treble crochet, skip the next stitch, front post treble crochet, front post treble crochet, go back to the skip stitch treble crochet, then front post treble crochet in the last stitch from where you left off at, then 3 double crochets, and you're going to repeat that. 3 double crochets, 5 front post crochet, 3 double crochet, 5 front post crochet, and then after you complete that row, you'll go into a row of single crochet. So until you reach your length that you need for your front panel, short of 3 inches from the back. All right, that's simple. It might seem like a lot, and that's just because those cables take up some time to work up, but I actually enjoy doing the cables. It was just something different than your regular stitches, so I was actually excited to get mine, my panel completed. All right, don't forget that stitch on the last. All right, so we completed round 4 with a row of single crochets. Then you'll chain 3, turn your work, go into your 3 double crochets, skip that one because that chain counted as a double crochet. 1, 2, and this is your third one. Right, 1, 2. Then you're gonna go into your front post treble crochets. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over twice. And you're not gonna go up there, but you're gonna come right there. See that? All right, you're gonna skip this one. And you're gonna go into that one. All right. Another front post in the next one. You gotta pull it apart to see, pull it apart to see. All right. Now you go back to the one that you skipped, which would be that one. Not right there, but right there. All right. All right, roll over, another front post. That's gonna go right here. All right, see that? Okay. You need to look and make sure that you're in the right one. Make sure so that you ain't add no stitch. You should have the same amount each row. Continue this pattern to the end of the row. At this point, it is important to check that the width of the front panel is the same as the width of the back panel. So just put them on top of each other and make sure that one's not too bigger than the other. I'm just going to continue working my rounds, repeating 3 and 4 until I reach the desired length that I need, which would be 3 inches shorter than the back panel. Then you're going to do front post. Double crochet. You're going to skip this one, go to that one. Double crochet. The next one. Next one. You're going to go back to that one. Two. That's that one. See that there? Keep going there. I'm gonna keep working it to the end. Remember, you're working that pattern until you reach your length. You're gonna check and make sure that the back panel and the front panel are the same width. And you're gonna make sure that the front panel is 3 inches shorter than the back panel. So I'm gonna work my way up to that last inch and cut it off and stop. Remember, you're going to end your front panel on a round 4 round. which is a round of single crochet. So once you reach the front panel to the length that is 3 inches shorter than your front panel, you're going to stop on a round 4 single crochet round and tie off your work, and that will be the end of your front panel.